Lab tests confirmed.
Alright, let's rack this all up again.
Cyanide was found in 9 excedrin capsules in Snow's kitchen. Sarah Webb came within inches of ingesting the tainted capsules herself. The family suspected the husband, Paul Webb, cyanide. Paul Redkin had been married 3 times before and had been married to Sue Snow for just 6 months. He was a long-haul trucker with a hard, rough demeanor and was not as financially successful as his wife.
Okay, scratch ball, nothing else, man.
Dating an old girlfriend.
So that's an open table. I'll just go ahead and start stripes here.
And finally he told her, well, I'm not going to see this girl anymore, let me get married. And they got married.
Okay, stripes ball.
Paul Redkin.
I don't have a good shot.
It was his idea to switch from headache tablets to capsules, but it had nothing to do with the tampering of the capsules.
Alright, solids. Now, solids.
They issued an immediate recall
Solids.
for strength Excedrin all store shelves. Health officials feared
Stripes.
that the death of Sue Snow was not an isolated incident.
Auburn, Washington, extra strength Excedrin capsules are being pulled from the store shelves.
Stripes still.
A cyanide-laced capsule caused the death last week of a 40-year-old woman.
Solids.
When news reports of Sue Snow's death were broadcast throughout the country, one select viewer, Stella Nickel, more than a passing interest. Stella Nickel told
Solids.
police that her husband had taken some Excedrin capsules shortly before he died.
She called her King County Police.
Stripes.
Her husband had died a couple weeks before, and she discovered that she
Stripe.
had taken Excedrin from the same lot number as the Excedrin that killed Sue Snow.
A police detective visited Stella
Solid
Nickel's
scratch.
home to pick up the bottles of Excedrin capsules Bruce Nickel had been using.
Oh, stripe scratch.
Tested to determine whether cyanide was present.
Such a shame about that woman.
Yes, it was. Well, I assure you.
She also
Okay,
wanted to
still
contact
stripes.
open her husband's case to test his blood samples for cyanide, a test which hadn't been performed during the
Solids.
When Bruce Nickel's blood sample was analyzed, the reactive paper on the vial turned blue.
Stripe.
Bruce Nickel died of cyanide poisoning, and cyanide-laced Excedrin capsules were discovered in the 2 bottles found in his home.
Solids.
Police continued to investigate their first suspect, Sue Snow's husband, Paul Redkin.
Solids.
And after he remarried shortly after Sue had died, that was another thing that made the family, uncomfortable. I didn't want to blame him for whatever happened.
Stripes.
Redkin offered to take
That was a
contact with
mistake.
police to clear his name.
Solids.
Surprised almost everyone. He passed.
There was enough
Solids.
circumstances in the public opinion that I personally was so surprised when the quality examination was administered by the FBI and passed it.
Stripes.
Was eliminated as a suspect.
With Redkin now cleared, authorities feared they had a random
Stripes hit the 8 ball in, so
some sort of pharmaceutical terrorist. All of the Excedrin
that would be a win for solids.
were analyzed with an X-ray machine. Cyanide is more dense than ordinary. Tainted capsules show up as dark areas inside the bottle.
In an hour, I haven't had any stripes games win. The solids win them all for some reason, even though it's just me.
Throughout the world reported the discovery of the tainted capsules in Seattle. The FBI feared that this could be the Chicago Tylenol records police, which had
Nothing went in, right? It's an open table. Alright, solids. 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 Stripes, scratch ball.
What she's not really into is the banking. Luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place.
Stripes.
So you can get back to doing the things you love. You're good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
Solid scratch ball. Okay. Stripes. Okay, still stripes. Didn't expect that one to go in. Stripes. Still stripes. Oh, that was not a good hit. Solids. Okay.
All of the tainted exceptions
Stripes.
were sent to the FBI lab in Washington, D.C. for analysis.
Stripes.
Capsule
Yeah.
contained 700 milligrams of cyanide.
Okay, solids.
12 times
Scratch.
more than a lethal dose. The FBI also found something else inside the capsule. Some
Solids.
green crystals mixed in with the cyanide. These crystals were analyzed using
Okay.
a mass spectrometer.
Stripe scratch ball.
Identify the exact chemical components of an unknown sample. After the crystals were liquefied, a beam of
Solid
high-energy
scratch ball.
electrons collided with the molecules, breaking them down into their smallest possible units. This produces a fingerprint of every
Solids.
identifiable substance in the crystals. The green crystals were made up of 4 common chemicals: atrazine,
Stripes.
cyclone, bonduron, and cinnamon. 2 of these chemicals are used to kill algae in fish aquariums.
Solids.
FBI chemist visited all of the fish stores near his home, hoping to find
Stripes.
a produced algaecide with the same 4 compounds.
Stripes again.
After looking through hundreds
Okay,
of
stripes,
one
8 ball,
in particular caught his
this
eye.
corner pocket.
The product was called Algae Destroyer.
Okay,
Sold in green speckled
solid scratch ball.
The product had the same 4 compounds in the exact same amount as the
Ooh,
green crystals
I guess-
found in the cyanide.
That would be a stripes win because solid hit the 8 ball in.
Algaecide would be in the cyanide, but reported this discovery to Seattle authorities. One of the detectives in Seattle.
So stripes finally won, but it was on a technicality.
Visited Stella Nichols' home to pick up the Excedrin capsules. He remembered seeing an aquarium prominently displayed in her living room. Was it possible that Stella Nichols played some role in the death of her husband and in the death of Sue Snow? The FBI visited 15 different fish pet stores near Stella Nichols' home.
The FBI was making inquiries if I ever remember selling her certain product, and I did. And I told them, just like I told her and anybody else that purchased this product, when you would take it home to crush it out to make it more effective, because a lot of times when you put it in the aquarium, it would not dissolve, it would remain rather inert in the tank.
Okay,
and not
still open.
effectively break down and kill the algae.
Let's sink a stripes ball in here.
That reverses this.
Stripes.
And they knew that somehow Stella, and her circle is
Stripes.
what happens to Snow, and what happened to Bruce.
Bruce Nichols' life insurance policy revealed that Stella would receive
Stripes.
$100,000 extra if the death of her husband was accidental.
Still ever say anything about them having any,
Unless
money problems? Well, yes, because she was going to school and not working there for a
that was
while.
close.
And
Alright,
it was
solids.
pretty tight.
In fact, the Nichols were in serious financial trouble. Recently received a final
Stripes.
delinquency notice on their home mortgage and on some other loans. Just 5 days before Bruce Nichols' death, Stella Nichol wrote a series of letters to her creditors.
Solids.
I know that I am tremendously overdue with my payments. There is a good reason for it.
Solids.
I'm having marital problems and they are about solved. Bruce is no longer mom. Pay at least $500 per month. Stella Nichol.
When FBI handwriting
Stripes.
expert Lee Wagner studied the life insurance documents, he noticed something suspicious.
Solids. Or no.
Bruce Nichols'
Yeah,
signature
it's
on
still
the life
stripes.
insurance application differed from his known signature
Okay,
symbols.
now solids.
The N and K were different from normal
Solids.
The initial stroke of the N begins about halfway up that N, whereas Bruce's N is
Solids.
of that N. The final stroke on the signature in question ends up turning to the right below the baseline.
Solids.
In the signature in question, it does not in the signatures of Bruce.
But it was consistent with the way
Right.
Stella Nichols signed her name. Investigators believed that Stella forged her husband's signature on the insurance application. But
Solids.
that wasn't the only possible motive. Stella and Bruce Nichol had always been
Solids.
a social couple, regularly visiting bars and night spots with friends. All of that
Solids.
changed after Bruce entered an alcoholism treatment program
Alright.
and stopped drinking altogether.
Solids.
They got to it. You know, it wasn't the life that she envisioned.
That's
Because
not
even
gonna work.
though she was 42 or 43 years old,
Let's see.
she thought this
Solids.
was a
8-ball.
She wanted to be seen and get out there and slow her down.
Solids 8-ball this time.
Having, put him with different men, that kind of thing. Got a boyfriend. She's being a picture of being real dedicated to her husband.
The FBI interviewed Stella and
Stripes.
told her about the substantial evidence
Stripes.
they had against her mother.
Cindy broke down and she said, well, yes. my
Okay,
mom-
solids,
I mean,
8-ball.
She did because we had to.
In that corner
Cindy
pocket.
also told the FBI that her mother visited the library to research the subject of poisons. Records at the Auburn Public Library revealed that Stella signed out a book entitled
Okay, solids game.
which lists various sources and methods of poisoning. Stella's fingerprints were found all over the sections dealing with cyanide poisoning, and were also found on the pages of various encyclopedia describing cyanide. Investigators now had enough circumstantial evidence to charge Stella Nichol with the murder of her husband. And the FBI discovered why Stella Nichol murdered Sue Snow, a woman she didn't know.
Okay, rack it back up.
Still about R&I. Yeah.
Enjoy your choice of state
solids went in. I didn't see that. So it's a solids turn. Solids. Solids.
At Wells Fargo,
Solids.
Carlos started his business to obsess over things like basting, butter basting, oil basting, and wash basting.
Solids.
Basting. He lives for the basting. What Carlos doesn't know is the banking.
Okay, stripes.
Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. So you can never
Stripes.
do the things you love. You're good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo.
Solids.
By spring of 1986, Stella Nickel had grown tired of her money problems and what she considered to be a boring existence
Solid.
with her husband Bruce. She hatched a plan to murder her husband and
Solids.
on his life insurance policies, which would pay $100,000 extra if his death was accidental.
Okay, stripes.
Her research led her to choose cyanide, a highly toxic salt. But Stella was
Stripes.
careless. She ground the cyanide in the same bowl she used earlier.
Solids,
to
8-ball,
grind
corner pocket.
tablets for her aquarium. But she neglected to wash the bowl before grinding the
Okay,
cyanide.
stripes.
She never said
Stripes.
algaecide crystals would mix with the cyanide and lead to her capture. After
Solids,
cyanide,
8-ball,
capsules,
center
she
pocket.
used the bottle among her husband's other medications. Bruce suffered from chronic headaches. and
Okay,
her
stripes.
every day. After Bruce Nichols' death, the coroner mistakenly ruled that it was due
Stripes.
to natural causes, a mistake which deprived Stella of an additional $100,000 of life insurance money. Stella needed
Solids, 8-ball,
some
corner pocket.
to have her husband's autopsy issues examined, though she decided to poison someone else. To create
Stripes.
Stripes. She placed 3 more bottles of cyanide pain reliever on the shelves of 2 stores near
Oh, man.
Someone in the Snow household purchased one of those bottles.
Solids, 8-ball, corner pocket.
Sue Snow took 2 capsules from that bottle. one
Didn't really have a
morning
shot there. Okay, stripes.
and died a short time later. When the cyanide
Solids,
discovered
8-ball,
Sue Snow's autopsy
corner pocket.
and traced to the amphetamine capsules in her home, Stella Nickel, at the execution
Stripes.
their husband case reopened
Okay, solid scratch ball.
and tried to get away with it.
Solid scratch ball.
When
8-ball,
FBI identified
corner pocket.
tiny green crystals in the cyanide as
Okay.
algae destroyed. And
Another
the
game for solids.
store near Stella Nichols' home, which sold her the product. The library books and Moore's life insurance policies sealed the case against her. The FBI never found the cyanide, the algae destroyed tablets, or the gold used to mix the cyanide in Stella Nichols' bowl. For a 4-week trial, in which her own lawyer testified against her, Stella Nichols was convicted of 2 counts of murder and was sentenced to 90 years in prison.
It's hard for me to think there are people out there who can do something like this without thinking about what kind of repercussions there are on other people. It's just amazing to me that there are people that selfish to take a life, and not only the mothers that hurt her husband. I mean, that's almost more unimaginable to me than her killing a perfect stranger such as my mom, that she would kill her own husband for that.
Open table. Still still open table. Okay, I think a solid went in, 2 solids went in and a strike, so I'm gonna play stripes. Try to give stripes a chance to win. Okay, stripes. Okay. Solids.
Wait, anything is bad. It's intense. Legend says he was
Stripes.
late at night, you listen real close. You might be able to hear that phone ringing and know just how close he is.
Good, so good. It's scary. Get reliable nationwide 5G. Internet customers get one mobile unencrypted.
Solids.
Things that we have to
Stripes.
watch out for. With Spectrum, I don't have to worry about it. I know when my kids are on their devices, they are protected because I'm not always sitting
Solids.
right next to them. The reliability with the activity and security, everything is kind of all in one. That absolutely makes it worth it to me. And that's just a huge relief.
Stripes. Okay. Solid scratch ball.
You ready for the ultimate entertainment experience?
Solids.
Streaming apps you love. Plus, lots of sports
Stripe scratch ball.
and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Stripes.
And in my opinion, I have safety clubs like Catholic
Wow.
or Ron. It's no wonder why J.D. Power named you
Solids.
vehicle Hurry in to the Nissan and Summer Sales Center. They'll give 0% APR financing for 60 months on the
Stripes.
Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano.
Solids.
Monday, July 28th, 19.
That wasn't on purpose.
The place, 60 feet.
Stripe scratch ball.
Off the coast of Devon, England. A fisherman was about to haul in his nets.
Alright, I'm gonna move some of those balls so they don't
On Earth, a cruise
prevent other ones from going in there.
among the sea bass and crabs was a very
I
large,
believe it's Stripes' turn still.
with no identification.
Now solids.
Had disturbed a watery grave, revealing a mystery that was
Solids. Stripes. Solid. Stripes. Stripes 8 ball.
When John Kopak, a fisherman of 30 years, pulled the dead
Corner
dog
pocket.
on board, he had a decision to make. Closure is a bad omen.
Why do we want to take things
Okay,
now?
solids.
Because nothing this summer you can be going fishing. Or take it in which case when the fish is going to be
Stripes 8 ball. Corner pocket.
This is Brixton Coast Guard. Could you please tell me how you're living?
Oh, scratch.
The victim
Scratch.
was identified
Solids.
male between the ages of 40 and 50. From the amount of decomposition, the pathologist determined that the body had been in the water for less than a week. The victim was wearing a blue and white checkered shirt,
Stripes,
leather belt,
scratch
and
ball.
green corduroy trousers,
8 ball.
with the pockets pulled inside out.
Corner pocket up here.
I thought it was a plus cross stars. And the spotlight says, in my bulletin. In any case, I never say that I do like
Okay, solids.
There were several injuries noted on the body. Bruises on his left hip and lower leg.
Solids, 8-ball, corner pocket.
Gash on the back of the head. Most likely, the injury caused unconsciousness, but the actual cause of death was never in question.
Stripes, 8-ball, this corner pocket. Solids, 8-ball, center pocket.
The only item of note on the victim was an expensive wristwatch. It was a Swiss-made Rolex brand Oyster Perpetual Chronometer.
Stripe,
Stopped on the 22nd.
scratch ball,
Every
8-ball,
Rolex watch has a story.
corner pocket.
Rolex keeps extraordinary records on their watches worldwide. Every Rolex
And that's
watch
Hadn't been in regular contact with his family, which is why he hadn't been reported missing. He had been living in Essex County, over 300 miles from Devon, where his body was discovered. On his application for his last apartment rental, he listed a man named David Davis as a reference.
I phoned David Davis up on his mobile phone number, and unfortunately, I told him about the fact that we've recovered a body from the scene, which we believe to be his friend, Ronald Platt.
Davis told police that he and Ronald Platt had been friends, but that he hadn't seen Platt in over 3 months. David Davis was a 50-year-old retired financial advisor from England. He was living in England with his 21-year-old wife, Noelle, and their 2 daughters.
Okay, open
Davis and his
table.
family lived in a small village of Woodham Water in a cul-de-sac at the end of Little London.
Alright, we'll do solids this time.
Police went to interview Davis in person. They made the mistake of knocking on the wrong door.
the elderly gentleman replies,
Stripes.
"No, this isn't Lake London Farm. That," he says, pointing next door, "that is Lake London Farm." So Redmond then asks, "Well, is that
Solids.
where David Davis lives?" And the elderly gentleman says, "No,
Solids.
that's not where David Davis lives. There's no David Davis there. That's where Ronald Platt lives. That's where Ronald Platt lives with his lovely wife and their 2 little children."
I couldn't believe what he was telling me, it was bizarre. The
Stripes,
guy that I thought was dead and had been
Stripes.
identified as dead to me was in fact alive and well.
Stripes.
living in Woodham Water.
But why was David Davis now posing as Ronald Platt?
There was clearly something wrong here.
solids,
David Davis on the microscope. Find out who he was. Why was he using this false identity? Was there something more sinister involved?
that was a bad shot. Stripes,
For reasons that were not at all clear, David Davis, a Canadian citizen living in England, had been posing as Ronald
really, that
Platt,
didn't go down.
the name of the man found
Solids,
on the English Channel. An investigation into Davis's background revealed some troubling information.
stripe,
For
or
the
solids
past 3
still.
years, all of Davis's bills were paid for with checks and credit cards signed by Ronald Platt. Some signed after
Okay, still
Platt's body was
solids.
pulled from the sea. Davis met the real Ronald Platt and Platt's girlfriend, Elaine Boyes, who worked for David Davis and a small
Stripe.
investment company Davis ran in London. Police also discovered that David Davis owned a sailboat that was moored in Devon, only a few
Stripes.
miles from where Ronald Platt's body was discovered. Police searched through David
Okay,
Davis's
stripes.
telephone records, which showed
Oh, man,
calls
that's-
made from the same area where Platt's body was found. And the calls were made during the same time period in July that the medical examiner said Ronald
Solids.
Platt drowned. Davis claimed he hadn't seen his friend Ronald Platt in months, but police found witnesses who saw them
Stripes.
together in the Devon area shortly before Platt's death.
He was
Alright,
highly
stripes,
likely to
8-ball.
Ronald Platt's identity.
Stripes, 8-ball, center pocket.
So I contacted Essex and told them to change the charge.
Yeah.
They were going to arrest him
Okay, solids,
for check fraud to murder.
solids, stripes, 8-ball, Corner pocket. There. Alright. Solids. Solids scratch ball. Solids. Okay, stripes. 8-ball corner pocket.
Especially when your sales are dipping. You know customers aren't getting the right experience.
So that's a solids scratch ball.
You understand your customers. Create experiences people love.
Solids 8-ball. Solids 8-ball corner pocket.
They need faster. Make sense of what customers really want with sentence. By content square.
Stripes 8-ball. This corner pocket. Solids 8-ball corner pocket. Solids scratch ball 8-ball corner pocket. Stripes 8-ball.
On Halloween morning in 1996,
Corner pocket.
an armed English response team waited to arrest Davis's home.
That's probably it then right there.
Brian Lane. A taxi unexpectedly drove down the lane.
Can't remember if that was stripes or solids though. 8-ball corner pocket.
Davis made a dash from the house to the taxi, which quickly took off.
But I don't remember which one I was on there, so.
Finally, the main police car catches up,